Alright, Tom, we did some short game work today. Just want to go over these short shots. This is your original technique. Some things I didn't like about it was the feet were way open. So when you took the club back, you can see how much inside the club head is in relation to the feet line. If you were to be parallel with the feet line, the club would have to be sticking out here somewhere. So you're quite a bit different there. The other thing that concerned me was you went kind of short or decent backswing amount to lifting up and high. See, look, we're only trying to do a little chip shot here to the end of the range, not even off the tee box. And look at this fall through. You can just tell you're swinging up on it, trying to lift the ball up in the air, and whenever you try to swing up on it, the club will bottom out too early. So you'll either hit the ground and hit it fat, or you'll top the ball because it's ascending when it gets to the golf ball. So that's just kind of an upswing on it, and the chances of you hitting it solid is pretty slim with that technique. So what we talked about is getting the feet square, taking as much of a backswing as you want, but then it's a hit and stop right here. You shouldn't have to go much further than right here for this little chip shot. 0 to 25 yards, fall throughs right here. Take a look from the other angle. This is the 50, 60, 70 yard pitch shot. So the feet are a little further apart, but everything else is going to be the same. So if you're doing the chip shot 0 to 25 yards, the feet are going to be a little bit closer, but everything else is going to be the same about the setup. You can see how nicely you're leaning left, hands are ahead of the club head. This looks really good. Since you're trying to hit this one over 30 yards, you're going to add in a chest rotation, and the fall through is going to go up to about hip high. That's kind of your 50, 60, 70 yard area. So here's where you'd stop on a little chip shot. Since you're hitting a 50 yard shot, you're going to rotate your chest about right here. Went a little long, but that is somewhere in that area. So you hit this one pretty well. Swing the arms back. You can take as much backswing as you want. Rotate the body. There. You can see how nicely the hands stayed quiet. Look how the hands are. This is really good impact position. You happen to hit this one ball then turf. So I really like how the hands, club shaft, and everything is leaning forward at impact. That's going to help the club descend into the ball, making ball then turf contact, opposed to scooping it, club bottoming out too early, lifting up on it, fat and thin shots. So you get that by stopping right there. That's how you get that hands leading the club head at impact, opposed to the high, flippy, scoopy fall through. So 0 to 30 yards, feet close together, stay leaning left. You're going to stop about right here. When you want to go 30 to 60 yards, you're going to rotate the body a little bit more, and the fall through is going to go a little bit higher, and then that's going to take you up to about 70 yards or so. Anything over that is going to be more of a 3/4 swing. I also want to show you something we kind of talked a little bit about. This is a 3-wood from Tiger. I just kind of wanted to go over the hands leading the club head. I know we talked about that today. The difficult thing, that's a very, very difficult thing to think about and to teach, is lag. Something all good players have. But it's tough to think about. When students start trying to do this, they can hit some really funny shots. I mean, look at his hands are almost to the golf ball. Club head's way back here. Hands are past the golf ball. Club head hasn't arrived yet. Finally, I mean, that's retaining the hinge in that right wrist till the last moment and then letting it go. Is how you create some club head speed and how you really trap the ball hitting down on it. Really compress the ball. Take a look at Adam Scott. This is an iron, so we'll be able to see the compression a little bit better than a wood, which you're going to sweep. Look at that. His hands are already at the golf ball. Look where the club head's at. Hands are past the golf ball. That's how you get your divots in front of the orange line. Boom. Look at that shaft bend. Pressing forward with the hands. Look at how far out in front that divot is. Here's the ball. Let's get rid of this. There's the ball. Let's watch where the divot's at. You can see the divot appear right there. The divot is just above this line. I mean, that's just an incredible strike. Ball and turf contact. That's how you do it. But I'm telling you right now, trying to think of your hands leading the club head into impact on a full swing is tough to do. It's tough to think about it. You're much better off drawing a line on the ground, making swings, getting your divots in front of it, just by using hand-eye coordination, visual learning, feel. If you get your divots in front of the line, you're doing it correctly. If the divots are behind the line, you're either hanging back on your right side, which you don't tend to do that much, or you're releasing this angle too early. So, but for you, you're actually a lot closer than you think. You're getting the right to left ball flight consistently. You seem to have no problem swinging the club to the inside, staying closed on the downswing, shifting laterally, swinging the club from the inside. When you remember to do that, you seem to have no problem doing it. The tough one for you is leaning in towards the ball with your body, having the hands go away from the body towards the golf ball. That's either going to hit it off the hosel or you're going to hit it fat. So you really got to work hard on keeping the weight on your heels, hitting the toe of the club to the ball, not feeling like you lean into it. Then you'll get a very nice strike and you'll pretty much retain the angle like Adam Scott does.